Testing. 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 Nice. So I was gonna record it earlier, but turns out my fucking my microphones were dead. Didn't realize you had to turn these son of a bitches on and off. So now they're charged. So we're back to making videos. Today I woke up. I wanted to go train this morning. First thing I did, got there on time. Woke up this morning super motivated. After that, got home. I was gonna record all this, but ended up not because shit didn't work out. Anywho, so got home from training. Ended up showering. It was a little bit longer shower. Listening to a lot of Post Malone in there, so it was pretty fire. It's pretty fire. And got out, played Red Dead Redemption 2 for about 30-40 minutes. Great fucking game. Just got to the pig. I just found the pig house farm where the brother and sister have a weird dynamic going on in their relationship. So that's pretty neat. If I can find a way to record my gameplay and then upload it, I probably will because I fucking love playing Red Dead Redemption 2. There's also no Wi-Fi at this house, so it's the only game I can play. And right now I'm only in Chapter 2, and that's just on purpose. I practically almost have the whole camp upgraded. Munitions, medicine, Dutch's lodging, my lodging. So I think that's pretty chill, And let's see what else. I got tacos after that. I got me 4 tacos de pastor, 3 de asada. Only ate the pastor. I got the asadas in the fridge right now. And I was going to record myself working out because after that I want to go to the gym. I lifted some weights a little bit. Did my push-ups, did my sit-ups, squats, incline bench, lat pull downs, rows, and but this one weird exercise where you like hold. I was using it with bands. You can do it with something else. I don't know. You can do it with a cable. I was like holding it like I was chopping an axe. Right, boosh, boosh, boosh. But I was gonna record all that. Ended up, mic was dead, so I could not do that. Let's see what else. I got home from all that, was just tired. What kind of sucks is that there's so much shit to do around the house, dude. It's so fucking annoying. Like, the bathroom needs to be cleaned. The sink needs to be fucking unclogged again because, normally I have a full-on beard, but I have to shave like every morning. That's why I don't have a full beard right now. It has to be clean. The kitchen has to be... I'm not too upset about the kitchen for some reason. I don't know why. Even though that's like the one where it's like, fuck, I'm in there all the fucking time. I'm not in there all the time. I'm not that much of a big bag. But it's more or less when I don't eat tacos on Tuesday, I cook here at the house. And it's like, fuck, I hate cooking the messy-ass kitchen. But that's a goal I had for this week. My goal for this week was to get one thing cleaned. Yeah, was to get one thing clean. And we'll probably clean the kitchen. I don't really know, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But what else was I going with that? Yeah. I'm just trying to get shit done, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get shit done so I don't have to do them later. I hate doing shit later. I hate doing annoying shit later. It was like, fuck, could have done it. Could have been annoyed now, but I wasn't. I still got to read a little bit. We Who Rest with God. Fucking the latest thing to stick with me from that book was like the story of Cain and Abel. I think it's one of the greatest stories of all time ever. Right next to Icarus, because I think a lot of people have a weird perspective on that. They all have like... A lot of people romanticize the part where it's like when he fell, at least he was smiling because he knew he flew. And I was like, I don't think that's the point of the story. I think the point of the story was, you were flying, but you got too close to the sun. Like my whole thing every time is like, you could have kept on flying. You didn't have to stop flying. You stopped yourself from flying. I guess that's a real big point for anybody, right? Just don't stop yourself from flying. Stack up as many wins as possible. Keep on flying. Don't ever stop flying. But some people do stop flying at an early age, at a younger age, or I guess that was the same thing, at an older age. Maybe that's like a mental block, like when do people stop flying? When do they stop caring? That's besides the point. The Cain and Abel story, I read this one like part in there that was like, if you live like Cain, what happened to him is going to happen to you. Your people are not going to trust you. You're not going to be You're not gonna be liked. You're gonna be cast into sin and whatnot. So it's like, all right, I get that. Don't live like Cain. It says more like live like Abel. Don't do things for yourself. Do things for others. Even if it's like something as simple as working out, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for others. Because if you're stronger, then somebody else has somebody strong to rely on, in theory. Because some people are fucking stupid. But yeah. I was also going to record this morning when I woke up. I was like, fuck, everything hurts. Not everything hurt. It doesn't hurt as bad as it used to, my back and shit, but it's like, fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't working how it used to. But that's the point of working. That's the point of exercise, is doing it. I'm about to go back to do some taekwondo, actually. Yeah, because my striking sucks. I love jiu-jitsu, but my striking needs to get better. Yeah. I have no idea what time it is, so I'm going to call this part quits right now. And then, yeah. We're going to see y'all later. And I believe we are back. So it is now the end of the day. How did I get here? Well, I got tacos. You guys already saw that. Yeah, I told you guys about my nap. I want to go train again. I feel good, man, Again, it's that same mental thing. I tell myself I'm going to say so much once I hit record, but then I end up thinking about nothing to tell. But it's more or less, how did we get here? What do I do with my life? Train martial arts. I was training martial arts half-heartedly for about the last, 2026? Say all of 2025. I really half-assed training. Because it was there is this thought in the back of my mind, do I want to do this? Why am I doing this to myself? But turns out that this is what I want to do with my life. It might suck. It doesn't suck. The only part that sucks about it is that, others understand. But they don't need to understand. The only thing that needs to be understood is, I'm doing something for me. If I was put here for a reason, I'm going to do this. But it's also not even that. It's also, you only get one life. You could be taken out. You could, people say I've said, you might not wake up tomorrow. But here's the thing. You could wake up tomorrow and then something fucking horrible happens to you. And then that's it. That's wraps. Game over, bro. Depending on what you believe, you go into an afterlife, you get reincarnated, all that fun jazz. That's what could happen to you if you so desire that to happen. Or whatever you think is going to happen. Which now is actually kind of a funny thought. There's so many humans on this planet that believe different things. Once you die, and it's you gotta fucking just pick one. Go about your day, you know what I'm saying? Because, it depends, It's some people do something, I guess. Some people are, chasing stuff. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's bad. Money isn't really something I chase. I really could give less of a fuck about money, dude. Because, money's so stressful, man. So it's I'm not dead, you know what I'm saying? I have food. Got a roof over my head. So it's I kind of got money, basically. I don't know. Because if you make 40 grand a year, you're top 1% in the world? Not just in America. We got fucking billionaires in America, dude. That's crazy. But if you make 40 grand and go to, I don't know, some continent that starts with an A, you're pimping over there, man. You're pimping hard. Hardcore. But we'll never know. We'll never really know what's going on. But maybe us not knowing what's going on is how we got here. Maybe think about that for a little bit. Anywho, I might go to bed right now. I don't really know. I kind of want to play video game. Red Dead Redemption 2. Nah, I gotta go to bed. I like sleeping, bro. But it feels so weird because I feel like I'm doing nothing. But I am doing nothing. I'm sleeping. Bye. Fuck, wrong button.